potentially with the way the game has kind of developed and evolved, how he's managed to try and adapt himself.
Speaking of best players, I think Scump is the best player in the game right now. You've seen some great plays and calls from Crim6. Formal, known for dropping 50s, but Scump has been one of the most consistent players we've seen on the pro circuit already. He is going to be at 4 and 5 inside the hard point, and he was the first to rotate. You're going to see Formal, though, opening up 8 and 3, really leading the way here for Optic.
And Formal was just doing a really good job there of just holding down that back spawn as well, forcing Rise to spawn out. And the big thing that Rise is going to have to do now with 30 seconds left on the hill is try and rotate around the outside towards the back of green, exactly where Formal's lying right now. This is key for Formal, just playing his life, doesn't have control of the hill, but his teammates are still going to be spawning over towards that back school side. Now Formal decides to pounce in, has the support of a teammate, doesn't even need to trade the kill, because guess what? Karma's there to help out. 6 and 6 start for him. A lot of eyes on Karma, I feel, at this event specifically. Now Optic have played a couple of events with Enable especially. People saying, oh, you know, how is Karma going to fit in the team?
Right.
Oh, I'm worried about how Karma... Guess what? It's a 2-time world champion. The guy's going to be just fine.
And here's an example of Karma getting kills. Oh, I take it back.
Maybe not.
Karma
Maybe we spoke too soon, Chris.
Supposed to get that kill. You set up for it. All right, back over to Formal. 10 and 3. There's no reason to give anyone else a camera. That was an 8 streak before he finally died. 2 go down, 3 go down for Optic. Scump, last man here in the hard point, is going to be able to win that battle before you see Theory and friends charging up the garage ramp. So Theory trying to lock it down. Weeds with some protection out front, and Theory is heating up. That is his 3rd straight kill.
Yeah, 7 and 8. Still a little slow to start things up, but heating up now, as you mentioned, on that 3 streak. And Theory picks up another one on the hill, tries to push out towards that back ramp side, but unfortunately taken out. I believe that was Formal on the hard point. He's just picked up 2 kills in quick succession, looking for the 3rd actually, but big kill comes in from Neslo. The score currently 65-40. Rise able to make a little bit of a comeback here on this garage hard point.
And I actually went to Chino for a reason there. He was flanking from the opposite direction. You're going to see Theory setting up for the new hard point. 7 seconds till it rotates. And he's got to get this first kill. He's got some help here, and nice job by Chino to clear things out. Big kills lining up for him as Wheats is going to continue to dominate. So far, it's been nothing but ASM ones, though, Ben.
Oh, there was a big gunfight, actually, from Karma at the back there. Wheats managed to win that one. That's going to lock down the spawns for Rise momentarily, but you see those blue arrows. It's actually Formal still coming in from around the outside. Theory pre-aiming the door, and Formal actually managed to win that gunfight. A couple of kills going up to Gaming's favor. Formal is a man on a mission right now, 17 and 7, looking for another kill. He's going to get, that's a 4 streak again for Formal, and this is the start you want to see if you're an Optic Gaming fan from Formal.
Yeah, and you saw a nice job there by Scump helping out on the mid-street, hitting some stuns. Crim6 is going to push in, and they've got it locked down. 30 seconds left, but Karma wants to keep the pressure on his opponent's spawns. Everyone flying in. Crim now with his hands full. There's one, and he's going to take out the second. Nice headshot there on Wheats. Optic locking it down, nearly doubling up their opponent's score here with 6 minutes still to go, and Crim is just making it look easy.
This is the thing about this Optic Gaming squad. Every one of their players can do that. You know, you saw Karma get a 3-piece, you saw Formal get a 3-piece, you just seen Crim get a 3-piece. Every one of them is capable of doing that, and that's what makes this team so difficult to beat, especially in game types like hardpoint. You know, you can have one player left on a hardpoint from OG, and they'll clutch up. They just have so much gun skill and natural ability that it's scary.
Nice 2-piece there. Karma's doing the damage. One player still inside. Neslo going to stay alive with some great help from Chino out front, and now it's going to be Neslo still picking up some points. So Ryan's not out of it yet. We haven't even reached the halfway point. They brought it back within 40 points, and Chino laying things down with the bow out front, has switched away from the SMG. However, his teammates, you see how far they're spawning. Optic should be able to pull away once again. Formal, almost double positive, 22 and 12 plus 10, and he is still getting it going, leading all players with most captures as well.
I mean, you look at the score of the game, 132-72. You know, thus far, every single hard point except for the second to last one on this first rotation of hills, Optic Gaming have rotated early. And you can see that just by the score Formal has. 23 and 12. The guy's just killing everyone on Rise. As soon as the key 1v1 gunfight on rotation towards the next hard point, Formal's winning it. And then he's holding the hill as well for his teammates and locking down the spawns. Formal right now, man of the match performance.
Going over to Scump. I mean, Scump, he's on a 7 streak, not having a bad game by any means either. And you see, I mean, the worst player on their team is even right now, and that's Karma and Crim tied with that position. Both players been outside of the hard point, but this has just been a slaying game from this Optic crew. Scump
No, Neslo!
Disrespect out of ammo. Scump getting it done with the melee weapons.
The man doesn't even need a gun.
Yo, Scump, you got ammo. There you go.
It's a 100-point lead for Optic Gaming right now. 22 seconds left on this first hard point. Scump now actually, as he does have ammo, guess what? He's going to try and push. 11 streak for Scump, looking for another. And he's going to get control of the hill. 14 seconds left. Teammates thinking about rotating over towards the next hard point. They're going to leave Scump to pick up the scrap time. But you see, still desperately waiting to see if he can pick up more kills. 12 streak. Chris, what does he finish on?
I'm not switching away from him. We're just going to watch Scump for the final 4 minutes of this game. He's putting on a show. Like, the best part of that was not only did he get the knife kill, it was his 10th kill in a spree with that knife. Getting stunned up doesn't matter. Scump is just dominant right now.
Oh.
And you see he finally falls. His class, it was all normal stuff. Scump playing ridiculous, so is Formal. Everyone off to a great start here for Optic. 100 more points than their opponents. They are so close to closing this one out. It's going to be about 60 points left and plenty of time to do it.
Scump's just a man on a mission right now. He really is. And at the very beginning of the game, you heard us mention the fact that a couple of players from Rise were running hard wide. Definitely they've taken that off. They decided, let's run Blast Suppressor.
Stuns don't matter when you're getting hit with bullets in the face, and it looks like finally we're going to see a little bit of red on the kill feed. Unfortunately, it was against each other.
Oh, that was crazy. Wheats with a stump kill in the kill feed. I actually saw that. That was tad ridiculous. But the score, 197 to 99. I think this one is exactly as you would expect this one to go down.
And Rise knew it too. They called it out.
Yeah, of course.
Theory said, we expect to lose the hard point. So not a big deal. They're aware of their opponent's strength. And really, Optic is showing it here. We go over to Neslo to see how is he playing, because this is a mental guy. Neslo, he's either hot or he's not, and it's all emotionally driven. I want to see, can he finish this game with some confidence and win some crucial battles? There's a nice one shutting down Formal, and you're going to see more players push up. There's actually Scump and Formal all dead in the kill feed. Chino trying to hold on to this garage.
Honestly, I think the play from Rise that needs to pick up a little bit of confidence at the end of this game is actually going to be Theory. Struggled a little bit currently at 18 and 28. Had a pretty rough start to this game as well. Just hasn't managed to get into the rhythm. Hasn't found his groove. His teammates, you know, yeah, they're not having superstar games, but again, it's Hardpoint Detroit. You don't expect to do that against a team like Optic Gaming when, Scump's going to go on, what, like a 12 kill streak? That's almost impossible to shut down.
Yeah, Scump was actually negative before he went on that ridiculous run. He is playing very well now. Back over to Crim 6, though. This is the in-game leader, the shot caller, and I was so impressed with the way Crim played throughout all of Gfinity. So consistent. You know you can rely on him. A lot of 1v2 clutches, and here he is off to another great game, opening things up 30 and 27. But really, this was the Scump and Formal show in game number 1. They are 4 points away from sealing the deal here to kick things off in UMG. There we go. Game number 1, 250, 113. Optic laying down a beating on Detroit.
Yeah, that was definitely the definition of a beating there. And you're going to see Crim 6, who, you were talking about him. I don't think he gets really enough credit. People was kind of used to the old Crim 6 back from the Complexity EG days, where you see him get a lot of kills all the time and finish very even. Plays a different role for this squad, but he does that role so well. One of the most consistent, if not the most consistent player in the game.
All right, so there we go. Game number 1 is in the books, but we have plenty more still to go. Before the commercial break, let's take a look at our numbers. Scump, a 1.58 against a top 12 team in the world. 38 and 24. Formal got it all started, though, for Optic Gaming, opening up on a rampage. She was plus 10 going into the second half. On the other side,